here are some stretches that you can do after your weight training session or anytime that you feel like you need to loosen up. So get down on your back. Lengthen out your spine, tucking your shoulder blades back and down. Go ahead and hug your knees into your chest. And lengthen out your neck too by tucking your chin slightly. Getting your neck as close to the mat as you can. And just let your vertebrae sink into the mat. And rock side to side gently. Use your breath to soften your muscles. So exhaling nice and slow. Let everything loosen up. And then from here, tee out your arms. You can cross your right leg over your left and then drop your knees to the right. And if that's too much of a twist, just don't cross your legs, just dropping the knees to the right. And let your shoulders melt to the floor and turn your head to the left. So the opposite direction of your knees. Melt into it. Full belly breaths in and slow exhales out. You want to hold each stretch for about at least 15 seconds, I would say 30. Because the first 13 seconds, your muscles are pulling back. It's a defense mechanism so they don't get injured. But once they figure out it's okay to be stretched, they let go. And then abs tight to protect your back as you bring your knees back to center. And then cross them over the other way. So left leg over right. Or don't cross them at all. Drop your knees to the left. And turn your head to the right. Palms are up here. Shoulder blades are on the ground. Shoulders on the ground. So don't go so far over that if you can't keep your shoulders, both shoulders on the ground. Just bring the knees up a little bit. And enjoy the stretch here. I'm feeling it here. And on top of my hip flexor. Also my spine and my chest. Melting into this. Couple more breaths here. Engage your core. Bring your knees back to center and unwind them. Hugging your knees in again. Placing your feet on the ground with your knees bent. Place the right foot up on to the left knee. Actually, it's your right ankle. And then either push on that knee. We're opening up the right hip, so pushing on the right knee. Or if it's accessible to you, you reach through your left thigh. So reach one hand in between your legs and the other one around your left thigh. Interlace your fingers and pull that right thigh towards you. And then pull that left thigh towards you. And then push your right elbow onto your right knee or thigh for more opening here. And breathe. You're going to feel that in your right hip. Sometimes I like to kind of rock a little to one side or the other and just find that spot where I feel the stretch the most beneficial for me. Again, using your breath to soften. Nice slow exhales, melting into it. Gently release. And we're going to switch sides. We're going to place the left ankle up on the right knee. So you're either going to push into that left knee or reach through, wrap your fingers around your right thigh and pull it in. Bend into your left elbow, pushing it on the left thigh or knee. Feel the stretch in your left hip. Staying here, maybe rocking a little to one side, moving over to the other, finding a space, a spot that feels good. And breathe into this. Slow exhales out. Full inhales in. Soften your shoulders here. Soften your face. Soften your thoughts. A couple more breath cycles here. And slowly releasing that. Let's hug the knees in one more time. I'm gonna rock side to side again. Just releasing my lower back here. And then I'm gonna come up to seated with the legs out in front of me. So, legs out in front. I think I'll turn this way. Sit up nice and tall. Take an inhale, reach your hands up high. Exhale, hinge at your hips, lead with your chest. Actually, I'm being on an angle. So you're reaching down, either you're gonna touch your shins or your ankles, or maybe you can reach to your toes. You can bend your knees slightly, or even a lot if you need to. But pull your chest towards your toes. Maybe scoot your tailbone out more. Come down with a straight spine. And then you can start to round down, forehead towards your knees. My elbows are bending softly down. Try to keep my spine long. Breathe here, feeling the stretch in your hamstrings and your lower back. Full breaths in, slow exhales out. Couple more breath cycles here. Engage your core, lift the spine up to straight again. And then pull in your right leg. Extend out your left, point the toes up to the sky and push the calf down so it's an active leg. It's just not flopping around. You want to active, sit up nice and tall. Take an inhale. And then exhale, twist up and around towards your bent knee, so towards the right. Anchor your left hand on the knee. Place your right hand behind you. Take an inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, twist. Try to keep your sit bones even, so don't lean into one side or the other if you can help it. And twist up and around. Now, if this is a lot on your hip or your knee, you can place a block. I'll show you. Under or a pillow. But if you don't need it, don't use it. Each inhale, grow taller. Each exhale, maybe twist a little deeper. Again, looking behind you as far as you can. Rising up through the crown of your head. Breathe. And then we're going to slowly unwind. Square your chest to your extended leg. Sit up nice and tall and hinge at your hips. Lead with your chest, come down. So you want to make sure you take that right hand and reach it across and pull down. So you're going to feel the stretch in your right lower back and in your hamstrings, maybe some other places, but allow that right hip to sink into the earth. So I'm anchored down into the earth, plus I'm stretching out. One more good breath cycle here, breathing in fully, exhaling out slowly. Gently walk up. Bring to the other side. So extend out your right leg, pull in your left. Remember, point the toes up to the skies. Try to sit even on your sit bones. Nice straight spine. Take an inhale. Exhale, twist up and around to your right. My right hand, or to your left. My right hand anchors onto my left knee. The left hand goes right behind me. Each inhale, I grow taller. Each exhale, maybe twist a little deeper. Looking behind you as far as you can. Try to keep both sit bones equal on the mat. Full breaths in, slow exhales out. Have the feeling as if you're being pulled up by the crown of your head. On your next exhale, gently unwind. Square your chest to your extended leg. Sit up nice and tall. Take an inhale and then exhale. Start to fold down, hinging at your hips, leading with your chest. Take that left hand, pull it across. I'm trying to keep my shoulders level so I'm not opened up like this. If I can square to that extended leg, I'm going to feel the stretch down the left side of the lower back, among other places like the hamstrings. You can start to fold the forehead down towards the knees, or the knee. Breathe. Allow your left hip to anchor into the earth like it's being pulled down. Notice your inhales and notice your exhales. Let the breath soften your muscles. One more good breath cycle here. Gently coming up. Engage the core to do so. It helps protect the back. And then crossing the legs. If this is not accessible to you, you can have a leg out or whatever you need to do here. You can even sit in a chair for this. Or you can sit on a pillow behind you. That helps with the lower back. It doesn't have to stretch as far. Whatever you need to do to be comfortable here, we're going to be working on the upper body now. Sitting up nice and tall. Shoulder blades are back and down. Rise up to the crown of your head. Tip your ear, so your left ear towards your left shoulder. Stay tall. Keep your shoulders level. And feel the stretch down the side of the neck. You can move your chin towards your left shoulder to feel the back side of your neck, or you can move your chin up towards the ceiling to feel the front side of the neck, or you can just keep it straight ahead for the middle. And you might feel it go down into the shoulders. Stay tall with your posture. And if you want more stretch, you can extend out that right hand to the mat. Walk it out a little. You're going to feel it goes down. Even more stretch, you can take the left hand, put it on the side of your head, but stay tall. Don't let it crunch you down. So you're going to engage your core a little bit here to keep your spine, your posture tall. Breathe. Remove the hand from the head if it's there. Remove the hand from the floor. Put it back on the knee, and then raise the head up to center. We're going to do the other side. So keep the spine long, lengthen the neck, tip the right ear towards the right shoulder. Find that spot by moving the chin up or down if you want, or just keeping it straight ahead. Keeping the posture tall, shoulders level. Extending out the left hand to the mat. For more stretch, just let it hang out there, pulling even more on that neck and shoulder. And for even more stretch, take your right hand, put it on the side of your neck, side of your head. Keep the posture up tall though. Let the weight of the hand pull it down a little bit more, feeling that stretch. I'm stretching out both directions here. Breathing. Remove the hand from the head and then the hand from the floor. Bring the head back up to center. Now I want you to drop your chin to your chest, but pretend you're sitting against the wall and the back of your head is pushing up against the wall. So I'm lengthening the back of my neck. I'm not jutting my neck forward. I'm just putting the chin down and breathing here. You can even interlace your fingers and put it up on the crown of your head if you feel like you want more stretch. Just kind of drop my chin more and kind of push against my hand. And then bring the head up. Let's go ahead and bring the hands up high. Interlace your fingers. Let's bring them down. Press them out. Shoulder blades go back and down. Chest stays up. You're going to feel stretch in your hands, in your forearms, in your triceps. And bring them up high again. Keep the shoulders down though. Don't wear your shoulders up by your ears. Try to keep them down. Take an inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, go up and over to the left. So I'm trying to keep my right hip down, anchored down. Maybe turn the chest and gaze slightly up. Think about the spine going up and over here. Breathe. Abs tight. Inhale back to center. Exhale up and over to the other side. Anchor that left hip down. Spine's going up and over here. Keeping the arms straight if you can. Turning the chest and gaze slightly up. Breathe. Abs tight. Come back to center. Bring the hands down. Release the hands. Bring them behind you if you can. Interlace your fingers. If you can't, maybe you can use a towel. You can hang onto a towel or a belt. But interlace your fingers if you can. And then roll your shoulder blades back and down. Arms are straight. Chest is up tall. Spine is straight. Breathe. Turn your head one way as far as it will go. You're going to hang out here and breathe. Really stretch it here. Turn it as far as it'll go. Keep the arms straight in the back. Slowly come back to center and let's go to the other side. Turn your head over to the other side. Posture's tall still. Breath is full. Face is soft. Coming back to your center, slowly release the hands. Namaste.